Hey guys, welcome to the group. This is Kay and I have Vin with me as well. And we're just going to show you a little bit about how we'd like you to post in the group to make it easier for you and easier on us because we're not always around to approve your posts and let them in. And we really just don't want the feed crowded up with too much information. So when you first get into the group, you'll probably be on this page, which is the About page. You don't really need to be there. You're going to want to go to the discussion page. And when you get over here, you'll see a spot that says, what's on your mind? And most likely you're going to want to type in there, hello group, or something like that, and maybe post a picture, or maybe you have a question. I don't know. Whatever it is that you think you should post in here, don't. I'm going to go ahead and post this. And Vin is going to pull up his screen in a minute, and you'll see that it says your post has been submitted and is pending approval by an admin or moderator. So that's the message I get at the bottom of the screen. And as administrators, we get a message that says there's a pending post. Sometimes we get the message, sometimes we don't. It just depends on if we're in the group or not. And you can see there's my post there. It says, hello group. And he's going to decline that, and he can just decline it, or he can also decline it and remove me. He can decline it and send me a message that says why it's been declined, that I violated a rule or whatever. There are lots of different ways that he can decline my message. So I'm going to go ahead and open my screen up again and show you how you should post, because that's not the word we want you to do it. So depending on what you want to say and who you want to say it to, there are several ways you can post. One way is to go ahead and look for it. So let's say I want to know something about the calendar. I'm having a hard time with it. So I'm going to type in calendar here, and it says search this group for calendar. And you want to make sure that you're doing that in the little magnifying glass that's in the group. And I see this lovely post here, and as you can see, it's very colorful. It's a lovely thing that was made by Patricia, and it says, please post here for anything that has to do with appointments or your calendar. So you'll see that I already went down here in comments and posted something, but I can go again. I can post something right there in comments where it says write a comment, and it would be, I have a question about the time zones, and it'll pop up. No one has to approve it. It's just there. You can also go in here and like things. You can go and reply to things. If I was at the top of the group here and I'm looking at the announcements and I'm like, oh, this survey they've made is really neat, I can go ahead and comment. A little window opens up. I can say that is great. And so I've posted it. That is great right there on the survey. And immediately people can interact with me. Vin can come in, he can reply, he can say thanks, or he can like it, or he can thumbs up it. No one has to approve this. Another great way to post, see, there's no pending post, as you can see on Vin's side. It just went straight to the screen. It was right there and available for you to do it. So Vin, he can look on his screen and he's seeing, oh, look, Dee Dee posted, that is great. And he can go right there and like it. He didn't have to approve it or anything, and he can write a comment too. So that's the really great thing about just posting in the comments, and that's where we would prefer that you go. And let me go back to my screen. I got a little message on my end that says Vin has commented on a post that you shared. And I'm going to go back in here and you'll see that Vin has also commented on a photo. So we're both able to comment without getting that message that says approval from waiting or pending approval from a moderator. So you can go here to the magnifying glass. You can go to any post and you can go ahead and comment. You can also come over here where it says popular topics in posts. And you can look at these, and these are all the different posts for different topics that we've created so far. So let's say you had a big win. You just had your first conversation and you're super excited. You can come down here. You'll see Patricia again made this lovely post. Use this post to share your wins. You can go ahead and comment on here about your win. So basically, we do not want you to post in here. This should not be used unless, of course, you cannot find a topic here. You can't find a post, a comment, anything about it that already exists. If the thing that you want to say to us doesn't exist, that is the only time you post here. Otherwise, you want to share it on one of these popular topics that already exist. Like I said, there's one for almost everything. We're still adding them as we go along. You have a resource you want to share or anything like that. So that is just an idea of how to post. Hopefully that helps, and we'll talk to you all later. Thanks for joining us.